All right, guys. So I don't know what to do. I'm pissed. Well, I'm mostly pissed at myself. I should have never fucking came here. I should have never done it. What I should have done, I thought it'd be great. Thought, I'd get a job out here. Everything would be moving. There'd be something different. Nothing, man. I had one interview at a furniture store, and that was it. And the rest were online. And I got interviewed by an AI twice. So that was kind of neat. And sad at the same time. But I was like, that's some crazy shit, man. So I did do a test for this pest control company that just opened a new branch. So therefore, it's probably not even set up yet. And they're looking for somebody that does what I do. And they want somebody, come in, put systems in place, organize it, make sure everything runs, the paperwork, blah, blah, blah. Stay, permits, blah, 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 blah. All that's got to be in place. And it's like, hey, that's what I do. Hey, right there. That's what I do. And I'm like, shit. I applied to it. And then they sent me one of those stupid tests where they put like, describe yourself, pick all the words that are you, of how people see you. Then they give you the same list. They'll pick all the words that describe you from your opinion. I just picked all the same ones. That's what I always try to do. I always try to pick the same ones. I'm like, that taste is so outdated. It's so like late 90s, early 2000s. It's like, dude, you need to get rid of that. It doesn't mean squat. It's like, and then I email, hey, I took the test. Let me know when you're ready. We can talk a little bit about what you need, and I'll explain what I can do for you. And it said on there, they would like somebody that had past experiences, but it said not necessary. And I'm like, there you go. I got everything else. I got everything else down to a dime. And I thought, shit. If they got trucks, that means I got fancy yard. And they got fancy yard, that means I'm the manager, which means I can fucking stay there. Let anybody harassing me, except for employees, but because they all know my car. But a thought. I mean, it wouldn't be there longer than 2 weeks anyway, because I get one of them fat fucking checks, or a month the most. That'd be what? I don't know what that is. That's like almost 5G. It's almost $5,000 after taxes. So that's a pretty handsome check right there. So yeah, about a month. Yeah, about 2,500. Pretty close. But because I'm sure it's going to be like the fucking heart of fucking Huntsville, Alabama. But I did check it, so they have a beautiful temperature out there. It's like, because it's getting higher to like 75, 76. I think they said the highest it gets is like 74, 75. Coldest it gets is like 40, 45. I'm like, ooh. That just sounds like some righteous fucking temperatures. I'm like, and there's some lakes not too far away. So when they call them lakes, but when you get there, it's like, that's a stream. What the fuck is that? But nothing says later I can't change my mind and move. But once I get to know the area. But with the area, it said 60 to 85, and I'm thinking, all right, well, 65 is to live in that city comfortably, but I also bring some extra skills with me now. So AI boosts up my cash. So I'd probably be like, tell you what, let's meet in the middle. Make it 72 in bonuses. You got yourself a deal. And I want a 5% raise next year. I want my first raise to be 5%. So that'll at least be what? 5, 6, 5%. Well, 10% would be $5,000, so 25. It wouldn't be very much, but looking at $3,000 raise, so I'm making 78,000. But it's like I don't have to take care of anybody. So all that money, and I'm not drinking. Yeah. So all that money mine. That means baby gets fixed, baby gets flipped, baby gets complete. You get complete biopsy, baby. You get in the whole makeup. You get torn apart, you get clean, spick and span painted. We're gonna do your bumpers up and everything. Get your new front one, get your new back one. Leave those black. I like that. Black and the gray. That'd be sexy. Um, Full pimped out detail inside, make you look all brand new. Maybe some new seats, at least driver's seat, and then some new headlights. Do all the fluids, all that good stuff. Get all your new hoses and all your good stuff. Get you all hooked up, baby. All new brakes all around. Tires are all right. Just make sure everything works. Make sure you're tippy top. That way I don't have to worry about you anymore. That'd be nice. Yeah, I figured $5,000. People are like, you put $5,000 in that car? Hell, I already did. The wheel snapped off. I had to do something. I didn't have a car. And luckily, her son-in-law, he fixed it. He did. And it's worked since. So, damn, no wood to be knocking on. But it is what it is. I'm just pissed off because, like, I'm getting ageism and it's pissing me off. I went for an interview and the guy goes, well, we were doing a Zoom, and the guy goes, let's talk about the big pink elephant, the really big elephant in the room. I'm like, oh, okay, what is that? And he's like, how old are you? I'm like, I should have went off on him and said, dude, I could sue the fuck out of you for asking me that. You can't ask me that. Ever. I could be 40 and I've seen 20-year-olds have more gray than me. I mean, I got quite a bit. But I've had this 20-year-old, good old Will. He was 4'6", maybe 8, if he was lucky. He was a small dude. And he had just all gray hair, man. And he was young. He was only like 26. I'm like, fuck, how old are you, bro? And he's like, fucking 26. I'm like, dude, you look 40. What the fuck? He goes, yeah, you look 26. What the hell? I'm like, I'm just saying. I'm pointing out the honesty here, okay? You know I'm going to point it out. That's just what I do. But I was just like, that's some crazy shit. I was like, I never saw a kid. I've seen a couple of them, It's like, dude, how old are you? Oh, dude, I'm only 35. Fuck, you got a lot of gray hair. You got more gray hair than I do. But it's like, see, I'm getting rid of all the dark stuff's getting gone right here, see? There used to be 2 patches right here that were dark. Gotta miss this all being dark. I miss being young. You know what I miss? I'll tell you what I don't miss is waking up one day, looking in the mirror and going, who the fuck is that? What the fuck happened? It's like, oh, it's like those real videos, what the fuck? But I don't know what to do. I spent 3 days in my car because of my back, hip. And it's like, I don't want any more pain, but it's like, I don't know what to do. Because if I get $2,000 disability, oh, I'd be sweet. I'd be fucking pimped. But no, my luck, I'd be one of them fuckers that get like 900. But it's like back in, what was it, 2005? The IRS, no, Social Security, for whatever reason, sent me a letter stating this is where you're at, how much is saved, and all this shit. And if I was to retire right now, I would have got $3,400 a month. Can I retire right now? Like, no, because if you retire before a certain age, then they ping you. And of course, they're going to ping you hard. Like, yeah, you'll probably walk with like $500 a month if you retired right now. I'm like, oh, that's a bet. Then don't tell me what the hell I would make. Because by the time I get now it's the money's all gone. It's like, well, how about you guys take the trillions of dollars that you fucking took and you put it back? I think it was a total like $9 trillion, $10 trillion, could have been more. For all I know, I don't know. I wasn't involved in politics a while ago. So I've been involved the last 7, 8 years that I voted, but I didn't really care about them. Until everybody made it a point, you have to care, you have to choose a side, and it's like, what was that I saw? It's that girl singer, that Isley girl, and she's in big trouble. She lost her manager. Her record label dropped her. Everybody's just buying her shit because she's telling the truth, man. She was a doctor. I did not know that in Australia. Yeah, she worked in a hospital during COVID. She was a doctor, and the guy just looked. How old are you? She's like, that don't matter. She goes, I was a doctor. She goes, I got my certificate and everything. I went to. He's like, how long did you go to school? She's like, 7 years. He's like, how old are you? She looks young. She looks, she looks like she's in her 20 somethings, her 20s. I mean, she's got to be, if she's anything, she's either coming up on 30 or right above floor. You know what I'm saying? Like 28, 29. Because she was like, during COVID, I was like, she goes, so he wanted me to take the shot. And I was like, I'm not taking that. I don't know what the hell's in it. She's like, she's like, I was doing everybody else, and then they're all, they call us Nazis stuff. Well, the Nazis made you take shots and stuff. And, we didn't, but you guys did. You guys released this fucking virus into the atmosphere and got everybody sick, and you killed 1 million people, but you made trillions of fucking dollars off of us. And this is what I was thinking too. Weren't they charging $100 a shot and the government was picking up that bill? Think about that. They were picking up the COVID shot for everybody because, the world can't afford it or some bullshit. Well, one, why the hell is it $100 fucking dollars? I think it was 114. It was some crazy. And I was like, I'm not putting it in my body because I'm allergic to a lot of fucking. I'm not allergic to like barely anything except for the one thing. I'm allergic to soils. I was dirty all my life. I don't ever remember getting a rash from fucking dirt. But when they diced me up with 1,000 dots on each forearm and they just swelled up, you're allergic to dirt, soils. I'm like, don't eat food, man, right? She's like, no, you can eat all the food you want. I'm like, good, because I'm gonna. But it was like, now thinking about it, 1 million people at $100 is $100 million fucking dollars. Okay, and if you vaccinated 1 billion people, that's $100 billion fucking dollars that these pharmacies got. Okay, and then they got kickbacks to their senators and all this shit. That's where they probably got all their fucking money. Like Pocahontas there. Can't remember her name. Do you know who I'm talking about? I'm an Indian. You're a fucking white as me. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, I'm Hispanic. Did you know that? Look at me. Look at that. See, now the Hispanic comes out. When I get too much sun, I turn brown. People always go, you get the nicest fucking dance. I'm like, I do. But you don't want to see this without a shirt, darling. It's not pretty. Yeah, that first burn of the year. Ooh, it looks like the hat. It's like I just get this red and it's hot and I'm already hot. So it's like people can't even touch me. They're like, dude, let me touch you. They get near it. They just get let out. Oh, fuck, man, you're hot as shit. It's like, yeah. But I don't know. I think I could do for some nice weather. I think Alabama would give it a shot. I mean, it can't be any fucking worse than here, can it? I'm just saying. I just don't think it could be any worse. I really don't. But it's not here or there. So until I get the call and we talk, until we get to talk, who knows? Put your comments down below. While you're down there, the dastardly deeds. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and don't forget to donate, please. Donate to the pantry down below because I don't know what's going to happen next week, and I'd appreciate even a couple dollars. It all adds up, folks. Sooner or later, everybody's going to see my videos, so fuck off. Yeah, that's my dirty laundry pile. I try to rotate it. There's no laundry places up here. I don't have any money, so that's even worse. That's like maybe I can squeeze a 20 out of this, and I can get me some supplies. Like, I don't need like what do you call it? Toothpaste, shit like that. I don't need any of that crap. A case of water. Some cheap like snacky things, just to keep my stomach from getting all pissy. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I know I fucked up coming here. I would have been so much better staying there. But I mean, besides wearing out my welcoming there, they were really nice. I was like, where would you like me to park? Where do you want me to go? You guys don't have places for homeless people out here. It's like, it's sad. And this place is even worse. They're like, yeah, you can't sleep in your car in a public place. So I can't go to a park, enjoy the nice weather, and take a nap in my car. Isn't that some bullshit? What kind of fucking land is this? You know? I mean, I used to remember growing up, and you'd go to the park, and there'd be people on picnics, having picnics, and people just line up, take a nice little snooze, and just enjoying yourselves out in the nice weather. What it's like to take sleep under a tree. Yeah, maybe you get some bugs on you, but you could take a nice nap, and nobody bothered you. And now it's like, now you can't even, if you can't afford a house to live in, so a lot of people are going to their cars, but then you can't sleep in your car. So where the fuck are you supposed to go? See what I'm saying? And it's like, you can't have both ways here. Yeah, I get the street people. I get that kind of homeless. I understand that. I do. But it's like the people who are just, it's like, I stopped asking for help because every time I put my hand out, somebody slapped it away. It was like, well, where am I supposed to get help? They're like, oh, well, you need to go down to the city and ask for some help and do this and do that. I'm like, I do. And they're like, I don't qualify, or I need this state driver's license. Well, give me $20. I'll go get it. It's like, oh, wait, I don't have a house. So I don't have an address. Therefore, I can't register my driver's license in this state because I no longer have a house because they're going to want to mail it to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know what to do. Some crazy shit going on. And it's like, I don't know what to do. Put your comments down below. I'd appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate anybody that comments on these things because I usually don't get anything. I get the occasional you loyal people out there who joined. I do appreciate you. I love you. I fucking love you guys. So I appreciate it. Hey, any little pat on my back, I always say thank you. And I say thank you guys. I appreciate it. And it's like, I give up thumbs up. So I give up to certain videos. I will give a thumbs up. So, it does get around because I'll say, holy shit, man, that really touched me. Or I'll repost it, on one of my channels or my Facebook or something like that. I'll do one of those. I'll be like, oh man, this gotta go. I gotta have other people see this shit. Cause some of it just like, I was like, wow, that's a great video. We're going to repost that. And usually it's just short. So I don't know. Guys, put your comments down below. Like, subscribe. Hey, donate to the pantry down below. Not only would this guy appreciate it, but anything extra would go out to the help still. That I always like to do. But you guys have a good afternoon, good weekend. Happy Mother's Day to you mothers out there. You guys have a great one. Bye-bye.